Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. You know, the whole story of, it's almost a trope that, oh, Thailand's a third world country and it's poor and it's this and this, that. Look, Thailand has, development issues. It's not the most developed. It's definitely not the least developed. It could always stand improvement, just as any other place could. That being said, Thailand should not be considered poor. I'm going to go ahead and throw this on screen. I found this, I think, on Twitter, but it's quoting Google AI. Thailand's national poverty rate was 5.43% in 2022, down from 6.32% in 2021. According to the World Bank's upper middle income poverty line, $685 a day, the poverty rate was 12.2% in 2021. Despite overall reduction, poverty remains highest in the South, Northeast, and North. It goes on. Point I'm trying to make is I actually found this, I think I was on Twitter, and the poverty rate in Thailand is actually lower than that of, for example, what was called the Czech Republic. I think they call themselves Czechia now. Whatever, that's just one place. Look, when you come here to Thailand as a traveler, if you live here, people that live here get it. Yeah, there is a big difference between the city, especially Bangkok or Pattaya or Hua Hin or Phuket or Chiang Mai, versus the rural countryside. But the same could be said for any country, really. So I don't really get off into those disparities as being particularly useful for gauging whether or not Thailand is doing well or otherwise in terms of national poverty. But I think the stats speak for themselves. One of the big things I've said over the years, living out here when I meet folks and they're here sort of not for very long or haven't been here very long, and they sort of bring up, well, maybe Thailand has problems with development and things. It's like, hey, at the end of the day, I've never seen Thais starving. That's a big one. Everybody here is eating. The employment rate is about as close to full employment as I think you can theoretically even get, really. Is everything perfect? No. Household debt. There's all kinds of issues that are out there that you can point to and say, hey, maybe there's a problem here. But long story short, those who come here and sort of view Thailand as poor or developing in the same way that like places that have issues with subsistence are developing, yeah, that's just not the case. Thailand is a very sophisticated, developed country. Its poverty level is actually quite low, as indicated from the information I just put out. And at the end of the day, you really just can't look at it that way. And it definitely, in many ways, cannot really even be compared to many other jurisdictions, Western or otherwise. Thailand is unique. That being said, one thing that we can say unequivocally about it, it's definitely not a poor country.